crazy enough to get pissed on by me? Who's crazy enough to get pissed on by Piss Mike? Come up on stage. Come up on stage. I'm about to piss. Everybody say it with me. Piss. Piss on me. Yeah, no, I mean, I was in the studio whenever Mike dropped that, and we all lost our minds.
Dude, absolutely astonishing performance, especially when he dropped like gallons of piss on everybody. That was insane.
I remember back in high school, he was doing the talent show. He got that mic. We were expecting him to start singing into it. Lo and behold, he puts it down under his cock and starts pissing right into it. It smelled like piss the whole rest of the night. Unforgettable.
Wow, that's
Unfortunately, Piss Mike died. Piss Mike died. He drank too much damn water before a show, and he pissed so much he died.
I like to imagine he just like started convulsing and he was just like spraying it everywhere.
Oh yeah, sort of like a fireman with no little friend to help him hold the hose.
Yeah.
Fireman, very alpha until you're holding the damn hose and you need your buddies to help. You know, I can do that by myself. My penis is small and does not pee with very much force. My pee dribbles out. I go to Votech, and because I'm doing little classes for CAD, and let me tell you, nobody pisses harder than a damn welder. The welders, they go in there.
Are you sure that's not just them welding the?
Yeah, I think they're literally welding it with their fucking yeah, bro. They're welding it with piss, dude. They're getting a piss veneer on the urinal. Urinal.
Are you sure that's not them like re-tacking their penis hole because they can't? Like,
yeah, bro. I mean, they build up a lot of fucking pressure in there somehow. They are. I don't. There's no pressure. I'm gonna have so much trouble pissing whenever I get old. I can tell.
Yep. That's why you don't become a welder, man.
I'm gonna be standing like I'm gonna be one of the old people who's like at a urinal and they're like. Like I'm taking a shit, but I have to pee.
Oh, I hate those guys. Like I'm over here like 3 urinals away, and then I'm just like listening to this old dude just like, ugh.
Like, bro, you're making me sad. put that dog away. You don't gotta pee here. You can hold it clearly. Clearly, if you're having to push that hard to get it out, it's fine. It can just sit in there.
And then like the after piss sniffles too. Like he's walking out just.
Oh yeah.
So awkward.
A little
I hate
grunt.
it. Like they do not like they don't even think about it either. Like
yeah.
I fear those men.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I also noticed the welders, they pee very hard, but they are vocal pissers. They walk in, they're like they're like I'm about to damn piss my fucking head off.
I'm about to play.
And their big fucking boots, they got the steel toe boots because they work in the shop.
Man's about to play an encore.
Yeah. Like, like damn Niagara Falls.
Over here about to play like Symphony 8 type shit.
Yeah.
But just with piss.
Yeah.
Just like using the urinal as an instrument, like pissing on different
ones. They're using urinals as instruments now. The left is out of control. They think a urinal is an instrument. They're using a urinal to play scary vampire music. They're using the urinal to play Fugue in Toccata.
I like
somebody's damn pissing.
Yeah, it's just. I like to imagine that it's like in spurts.
Oh yeah, it'd have to be. Damn, you know how people do the little finger thing with the wine glasses, and it goes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure, but somebody could do that, but like they piss into it to change the note, and then they put their cock on the like rim of the little wine glasses. That's a little vision. That's a visual. That's sort of a high intellect.
I like to imagine
a glass harmonica.
I like to imagine they're sitting there doing the thing with the hand still. But
yeah.
Then they're controlling their penis like magically.
Yeah, like the little tendons go all the way damn down. They could like conduct a damn orchestra like that.
Man just walks up, so like instead of using like the wand or whatever, right? He's just got his dick out, like spread wide out so everyone can see, and he's just sitting here. arms up, and it's just sitting there like.
That'd be like a damn Looney Tunes bit. You know, Bugs Bunny would step out there, pull out his cock.
He's pulling his cock out.
So what did I miss?
We were just doing sort of piss-related comedy, piss comedy. It's my new special.
It's not about the size, Michael. It's the motion of the ocean.
The motion of the ocean.
See, that makes it sound like it's all up to the pussy.
Size matters.
And as a man, the motion of the ocean, that's definitely the pussy. That's what a female would
All
say.
hands to starboard.
They say it's not the size that matters.
Swab the poop deck.
No!
Swab it!
Swab it!
Swab the poop deck!
Round and round!
There's not enough. All hands to the poop deck.
All hands to the poop deck!
We need all hands on board! Now!
Yar har, here on the ship. We poop on the poop deck. Damn, bro. Damn, the funniest guy on the damn ship. You know the guy who pooped on the poop deck thought he was the funniest guy on the ship.
I pooped on the
You're
poop
not
deck.
funny, man.
Lost a plank. What?
Oh, I totally am.
You're gonna be me wife now. I saw your ass pooping, and now I can't get it out of me head.
You're my second mate, Captain's
You're
orders.
me second mate. And I mean my little sex piggy. You can crawl or you can swab the poop deck with your eyes.
Or with your mouth.
Yeah, you can lick the poop deck. You know what else is covered in warts? My cock! There was a career fair at the little Votech thing, and I don't even graduate now. So I was just going around, walking up, stealing people's little business cards and eating them. Chowing down. They were giving out damn candy and cookies and whatnot.
They're like different flavors
And-
of card, bro.
Yeah.
They all like taste different,
We
but they all
could've-
taste the same.
We
And I
could have
re-
recorded a video of just us going up to them and just staring them straight in the eyes and eating their cards.
Yeah, just eating. Yeah, that would be pretty.
That'd be funny.
They would just stare. They would not even react. Like, that's the thing, is like it's all these fucking dumb, like it's a bunch of high schoolers and me too. Like I got there, I was like, I actually don't want to talk to any of these
Well,
people.
you already graduated.
I really
Pretty
don't
much.
want to. Yeah, no, but it's not. Most of the people, most of the people are in high school because it's Votech stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like, I'm too much of a pussy to talk to these people. And then all these other, they're even worse than I am, like half of them.
Don't worry.
And they're all high
pussies.
schoolers.
Ooh.
And they're walking up to these people like, what do you want? You know, what, you got any questions? Eric's taking a diarrhea dump.
Yeah, what's going on with Zach anyways? He told me he was in Oklahoma again.
Yeah, well, he's always been he just is far away. But yeah, I'm planning on going down there soon, like next weekend or something.
Too bad we can't do a podcast over like a Zoom call or something.
Yeah, we'll do an in-person one this summer, I'm sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
Dark Triad.
I-
Literally, we're the good fellas, okay? That's already what the drawing will be. It will be the good fellas. I will be Robert De Niro. Zach will be what's his fucking face? Zach will be. You'll be Joe Pesci, and Zach will be his fucking Ray Liotta, and that'll be the cover.
I've never seen the Goodfellas.
You'd recognize the poster. It's fitting. You don't look very much like Joe Pesci, but there's a similar vibe.
I'll watch the show.
It's a movie. It's like a mob movie. You'd probably like it. You'd probably like it. You probably like you don't watch a lot of. I feel like you haven't seen a lot of mob shit, but I feel like you would.
Besides
It would be
the-
up your alley.
Besides the Blacklist, not really.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it seems like it'd be up your alley. It seems like they'd be kinds of movies that you'd be like.
I wanted
you'd like.
to talk to you, by the way, about swimming this summer
Yeah.
because like that is one of the only things I actually enjoy about the summertime. Because
Yeah.
I hate the heat and like a lot of the other.
Yeah. I mean, if
crap.
you're talking about swimming over at like my grandparents, yeah, you
Yeah.
can for sure. Yeah.
Not to mention the nostalgia factor of it.
Yeah, it is.
Like those are good memories. Remember when I used to play like waterbender in the pool, and I used to
Yeah.
actually think
Well,
I could waterbend?
I believe. Okay, well that part, but I think most of the kids do a waterbending type maneuver whenever they're
Like,
doing
look,
whatever.
Wilson, I can waterbend.
Yeah.
Or look,
just
Wilson,
making the
I'm a
big
cat.
splash.
Meow.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of kids do pretend to be like that they're a vampire or a werewolf. That was a thing that was happening.
There was this special ed kid in my senior year of high school. I mean, sorry, my junior year.
Damn,
This special ed kid
the s-
genuinely thought he was a werewolf, and he was like 18 years old.
Damn.
Like, hey,
he
I'm
must
not-
have been then. He must
Oh,
have
yeah,
been a werewolf.
absolutely, man.
If
But
he's an adult and
It's
he thinks
really
that.
goofy. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of him or anything. Don't get me wrong. I have a
Yeah,
lot of
don't say anything.
I'm not.
It's not funny for.
No,
it's not funny that he thinks he's a werewolf, Michael. That's not funny. There's nothing
no,
abusing
don't
about
make
that at
fun
all.
Of those people.
Yeah.
But every time someone would make him angry, he would say in the most like low and like grumbly voice, like, "Don't make me mad,
See-
or I will transform."
That's what's so good about the Joker movie. Is there's a line in the Joker movie, and people hate on this, but where he says they get mad and they werewolf out, and people are like, that's cringy, but it's like it's what he would say. It's what he would say. He would talk about werewolfing out because he's a goofy, like he's a loser little guy. He would say that. My uncle wanted me to sign up to do an open mic.
Do it.
I probably will over the summer, but I have to figure out. I have to make a 3-minute set to do for a little open. Yeah, so
There is actually a show coming to Oklahoma, and they will pay you $335 a day, or $1,000-something in a week. It's
Yeah.
for like a whole like theater thing, and you don't have to have any like prior experience with acting, as long as you can like pick up roles and like learn how to play characters.
I mean,
rather
I'm already
quickly.
taking improv classes,
like
so
you
like
can
that's already what that is.
you can
Like
sign
that's
up
big.
for it.
Yeah.
And me and T were gonna do that. You could do it with us. Yeah, you get
Fuck.
paid
I mean, yeah,
a
I could.
boatload of money.
I would absolutely, especially when is it?
Ask my mom. She's
Okay.
the one that told us. She's supposed to be coming out here in a second. In fact, you are going to be left by yourselves with Wilson for a
Okay.
second.
Yeah,
I'm going to
don't
go
worry about
harass her.
Yeah, I'll just practice my bits. That's what I was doing with Eric, basically. I have piss. I was just doing piss bits, doing straight up piss comedy. The piss king of comedy. Eric's still taking a shit. Eric, get out here! Get out here, Eric! Eric's just he's not even gonna come out here. Michael intercepted him, and now he's trapped forever in the interstice between 2 points. Damn. Yeah, this isn't a full episode. It's definitely not. Because I don't think we're recording probably anything else. You know? They might say they might come back, but they're definitely not.
But yeah, there's also the new Twister 2 movie. They're also doing a cattle call for that too.
Oh, I see.
And they're both here in Oklahoma City. where they're
I've never
doing
heard
the-
of Twister.
Wait, like a... What was this? Twister 2?
Yeah.
They're making a Twister 2?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
They're making a second one, and they're doing a cattle call right now for
Roles.
roles in the new movie
I see.
here in Oklahoma City. And
Wait,
the other
so
one
I
is a
could-
show.
I could become famous?
Yeah, you would be... Yeah, every actor in Twister 2 is going to blow up.
Wait, what is Twister?
Twister,
never
there's like a
seen it?
movie from the 90s about people chasing tornadoes.
About what?
People chasing tornadoes.
Well, kind of.
Well, I just know like the...
You guys haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen Twister.
It's based on Oklahoma.
Yeah. I mean, I know that
It's real
much. It
good.
has that
Like,
one
you
guy
helped
in
us,
it.
They knocked over one of the pots.
No. What the hell? What the hell?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it was about the meteorologist and the storm chasers.
Yeah.
And there was a big motherfucker, and the girl, the woman, she was.
Oh yeah, a big
was a storm chaser,
motherfucker.
and then she, when she was a kid, she had a bad experience with a tornado with her family.
Now that tornado's come back.
That's what she. That's
Back
how
for-
she. That's kind of what she thought.
That's
was
awesome.
It was chasing her.
Yeah, movies don't do that anymore. They don't have like
Dorothy.
they don't have an evil tornado or shark
Oklahoma.
going off of them.
They called
Getting
the storm machine that they
chased.
created
Yeah.
Dorothy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Aren't there like 3 Sharknado movies?
There's probably like 80 of them.
Yeah, I thought they were like.
There's
5.
probably 8 billion shark.
Ew. It's like reusing the same content over and over again, just milking that shit.
I mean, it's not like
until-
Sharknado's radically different from like Mega Croc or whatever else they
Mega
have.
Croc. Never heard of that.
There's just a bunch of movies that they make that are
Yeah.
like that.
You know, I've been living
Giant
under
shark
a rock.
versus the big octopus.
Oh, it reminds me of the new execution technique for death row prisoners.
Ugh.
They
So
they
there's
come
like-
out with a new one of those every
there's like a
20 years, and
comfy-
every time it's like, actually, it's terrible.
It's supposed to be a leather chair, and then there's like white noise, there's like white noise like speakers,
Yeah.
and then it has this like claw, and they sit there, and they're supposed to be comfortable.
Is that the one where it
And-
rips their head off?
Yeah.
That one's so funny. That little
Yeah, it's
video.
this mechanical claw.
I don't
and they
think-
sit there in this padded chair, and it's supposed to play
Oh,
white.
That's
comfy.
been around. That's been around for a
And
long
this like
time.
mechanical
What the
claw just
fuck?
wrenches
Well,
their head off.
like I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think they've actually made anything. But like I remember seeing like little videos of like little 3D guys getting their heads pulled off by this thing. It's
Oh
pretty
my-
funny. It's like this is actually this is a civilized way to kill the people.
Absolutely,
Let's
man.
just
How
rip
we
their heads
should.
off.
You can pay $100,
Yeah.
get a ticket. See
This
that,
is
like,
better
it's-
than
it's a-
hanging people because
Oh my
we
God.
made
Public
the
execution.
robot from RoboCop to kill
Oh
them,
my god.
and that's good.
That would be terrifying. You have a cloth over you. All of a sudden, you hear the
There's no
metal.
cloth.
You know something. You just said they put a cloth over
No.
your face.
No,
didn't
I
say
think
that.
he's just saying they sat in a real comfy
Oh.
chair.
And there's like white noise.
Okay,
Right noise that's very loud to mask the.
right. That's what I would be hearing.
And
I'm
it's
like,
supposed
oh.
to painlessly
Yeah.
wrench their
Fuck.
heads
Just do a
off.
firing squad. Just keep doing that one. That one's the one that works the best.
Just do fucking guillotines.
All the other ones they just fuck up all the
Fucking
time.
Guillotines.
The guillotine.
Guillotine is probably the best one. Also, you get to damn see your
When
whole body for a
did-
second.
When did France?
It probably doesn't even hurt. Like it's just your dang head. Like you're just like,
Well,
oh shit.
they say-
Well, they're gonna
fuck.
put you in a comfy chair and
Yeah.
have you
yeah,
go through
they'll
the
yeah.
ceiling.
They'll have it sort of like they'll spend $3 trillion building a machine that fires a blade
Blade.
sideways instead of having you crouch over the little
Oh my
bucket.
fuck. I can imagine them having one coming out of the ceiling and then it fucking up and they're just stabbing into them. They're like, oh,
Oh, God.
yeah.
Reset it. This is gonna
Yeah.
take an hour.
Oh gosh, you weren't supposed to do that.
When did France last
70s.
guillotine execution?
In the 70s?
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
up until the 70s.
Holy crap!
I mean,
wow.
it's probably better than any of the other things. All the other things,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, they injected them and then they thrashed around and started
Electric
crying
chairs.
blood. And like
Oh my
electric chairs, it's like,
gosh.
yeah, they had to keep doing it like 20 times. It's like it just didn't work.
Just up the voltage. That's
Yeah.
all. There's like that one kid. Just put him on a stack of books.
Yeah, I mean, just blow them up in a big explosion or something. I don't know.
Gosh.
Just do
yeah,
anything.
you shouldn't have to tape their eyeballs. to their
yeah, you
head.
should,
Shove
anything that
shove
takes
C4 down their throats.
like
you know.
the best method appears to just be to do the fastest thing. Yeah.
But that's not fun. People
It's
won't
not so
enjoy
fun.
that.
It is fun. People did enjoy it for quite a long time.
Yeah, they used to like sit there at those executions and just,
Woo!
Yeah.
Popcorn.
But it would just be a bummer to
You want a
watch somebody
turkey leg?
get a little shot and then not die.
right. That would suck.
Apparently,
It paralyzes
there
them,
was a
too.
man that was able to resist the lethal injection.
Well,
and it did kill him, but it took like
well,
they had
that
to
happens
do it-
like half the time.
they had to do it. They had to inject
They
him like
suck.
3 times.
They don't know how all the medicine works. Like hospitals don't they won't help
Yeah.
because they're just like, this is a bad idea. You shouldn't be doing this.
Right?
And then they're like, well, we'll just kind of we'll eyeball
just wing
about maybe this much of this thing,
Yeah.
and then it's just like,
This is a
oh,
lethal dose to normal people.
yeah.
We think it'll kill them.
Like this one paralyzes them. This one should make them numb, but it doesn't work.
Well, Eric's out of the podcast.
He said it's too cold.
That's fine.
Little wimp, come here.
Wimp or simp? No, just kidding.
Simpy wimpy.
No, that's not nice.
I'm
Don't do that.
joking. I'm just
Well,
joking.
we don't have. We can do this in the living room. Oh dang! Apparently, there's a huge syphilis outbreak, and now there's a shortage of penicillin to cure it.
Oh,
Oh,
we're going back sort of to, now we can have sort of great figures again. Like, what are some great syphilis died people? Nietzsche. We can have Nietzsche again. We can have one of the composers. I'm certain one of the founding fathers died of syphilis. That got people back in the day. I mean, yeah. pretty metal time to just go, to just have sex one time and then go crazy and die. Be a genius.
Go crazy, go
and then
stupid.
fuck once and then go insane. That's what people don't go. People don't go insane and die as enough. Geniuses don't. It doesn't happen enough. The 6 darkest jokes in Super Mario Bros. Ranked.
Oh no.
Okay, this is already great. I'm sort of Eric. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a trigger warning for this one because these are the 6 darkest jokes in Super Mario
Trigger
Bros.
warning.
The movie. So
I can take it.
maybe. Okay, here's a pretty dark, basically messed up and fucked up joke. Basically, Mario eating mushrooms that look like he friend Toad. Oh no!
Dude, that's so
Oh
dark.
fuck, that is.
Dude, that's...
The movie involves, I guess Mario doesn't like mushrooms in the movie. And it becomes funnier every time he's forced to eat one. Dude, this movie actually sounds legendary now that I'm reading it.
No, dog, in my face. Hi, what's up?
Princess Peach introduces him to the concept of power-ups while he trains to battle Bowser, with some of them making grow gargantuan, and some of them shrinking him to only a few inches tall. I'm glad that they're letting me know sort of what's going on here. Mario is... Given how many mushrooms Mario is forced to ingest, it's surprising he doesn't eventually develop a taste.
My god.
Dude, yeah, okay. Let's replace these people with ChatGPT. Like, who cares? Like, ChatGPT can write this.
Yeah, it's
ChatGPT write an article about the 6 darkest jokes in the Mario movie. Mario eats a mushroom. It looks just like Toad. It's terrible. Because while
can
it's
see the light.
not exactly cannibalistic, Toad and his kind are sentient, walking, talking beings. Fortunately, Toad doesn't seem to hold it against Mario, and actively encourages him to eat the mushrooms, making it even more bizarrely amusing.
Oh, yeah.
You should not find anything bizarrely amusing. You should not feel any complex emotion while watching the Mario movie. It should be happy, angry, sad.
Dude, it's making my Jimmy's...
If you feel bizarrely amused by the Mario movie, I think you might. I think you should be locked in prison. I think you should be sent to the wall and shot
Well, you
if
see...
you find it bizarrely amusing. Bowser torturing Luigi by ripping off his mustache.
Can we get a remake of the Mario movie, but it's just
Yeah,
Jojo's Bizarre Adventures?
can we get a live action remake of the Mario movie next year? They're doing a live action remake of Moana
Ooh,
already. Yeah.
how bad is it?
There's nothing about it yet,
Really?
but it's not gonna be. It's not like it's gonna be good. It's not gonna be better than the cartoon one.
It's got to be better than the Mermaid or Little Mermaid. Like
That it does look quite bad.
it looks absolutely garbage.
Flounder, Flounder's little dead fish eyes.
They somehow made it look like they had less of a budget than Saw 1.
That's a funny way to describe how bad it looks.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it just looks like shit. It looks like I don't know. It's like they didn't have character designers because they didn't need it. They were just like, what does the fish actually look like? Which is wrong. Not how you would make a character that's you talk and relate to, you know? I don't care if this fish dies. I don't care if a little fish with its dead little eyes is eaten by the fat lady. I don't care about that.
They made the fat lady somehow uglier. They changed the skin color of the princess, and they changed the structures of the fish. It's not the same movie.
Well, I mean, it isn't the same. It wouldn't be the same movie no matter what. But yeah, it's just bad. It's not gonna be good. None of them have been good.
Yep.
It's not gonna change now.
Controversial topic. Don't change skin colors.
Toad.
It's fucking awful.
Toad jokes about Luigi dying in the Mario film.
Oh no.
I don't think kids should be seeing this. If Toad is joking about death, Toad, what is going on? Toad is joking about dying? When I was a kid, Toad was a little guy. And death was unknown to the Mario characters. Now, Bowser is going to kill every mushroom in the whole kingdom.
Yeah, death was.
What is going
unknown to
on?
them. Yeah. I mean, they just stomped turtles and kicked them around and then stomped on a bunch of dudes and threw fireballs.
When
and
I was a
blew things
kid,
up.
it wasn't a problem to stomp on Goombas. Now, they call that a hate crime. Have you seen anything about the new Pixar movie? The
Which
little
one?
element one?
Oh, that
The
one?
elements?
The only thing that I remember from that is people making a lot of memes about like a thick character.
I don't think there's a thick character in the element one. I think you might be thinking of the other one because they all look the same. The element one, basically the new concept, the new groundbreaking concept Pixar is sort of putting to film, the big silver screen, is what if the elements were in a society together and they lived in Element City?
Yeah.
And there was the earth elements and the wind
Elemental.
elements and the fire elements and the water elements. And then the fire element falls in love with the water element. And what if they made it all look really bad? What if they made the worst design in the world? What if they designed him like a child would?
Oh God. I mean, I do see it though. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm looking right into its dead eyes.
Yeah, whenever like the trailer first came around, people were joking around, like being like, "Oh, look at the fire character."
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she is hot though. The fire.
Yo, she's so fire.
Yeah. They have the little earth characters that are just little balls of dirt. They just look terrible. They look like awful little creations. I don't know why they would even make them. Like made these designs? They look good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here, I want you to do something. Go on your phone.
Okay.
Go to Google.
Okay.
Go Pixar Elemental and then thick, but with 2 C's. I made
could
that
just
mistake.
type it into like Rule 34 or something.
No. It's funnier if you do it that way.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Because those results are serious. That one, the results for this is actually kind of
Oh, wow. Okay. Holy fuck, I'm so hot. See, she sort of has a lava-esque... Oh, she has a penis in this one. Interesting. Interesting. She's grown a penis and sort of... And the water guy is a tiny little... Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking for the memes whenever I typed that in, and then all that started popping up, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, yes. Oh, very good. Very, very good. Very well.
Alright, I just need the last 4 digits of your credit card
I
information.
just need the size of your penis and a picture of your penis. Could you do that for me?
Yeah,
Hey,
could
buddy.
you?
Hey, pal. Could you do that for me?
I'll install all those viruses.
Could you
Let
give
me
me
see that
access to your
dick.
webcam and then pull your penis out? I need this to check the information.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's essential.
Yeah, can you please come into your hand for me and then show the cum to the camera? I would like
We-
to see that.
Yeah, we can't uninstall those viruses unless we
Can
have
you please
that.
turn around and I'm gonna reveal something. But yeah, okay. If you're my mom, don't listen to this. Skip this part. Skip the part that I'm gonna say.
Oh,
I
man.
should have said this earlier, but skip this part.
Your mom
I'm
watches
asking
your
you.
podcast.
Honestly, you know what I'm asking you to do? Don't watch this episode, I guess. It's just not even
mean-
worth you skipping around.
If she's gotten this far,
This far is not that bad. This far is not that bad. It's not even that bad. It's just like,
it's kind of a TMI kind of thing.
yeah, it'd just be a bit much, I feel like. After, yeah. Okay, so you better be gone by now. Because I would consider it a violation. I would rather random people know these facts about me than you know them. I don't care that much. I don't know. If a future employer sees this, then I've already said things in other episodes that would
Did
disqualify me.
does she actually
But-
watch your podcast?
Yeah,
Sorry for
she does listen. It doesn't matter. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about it. It's not a.
interrupting.
Yeah.
No, it's just kind of funny.
Yeah, it is. It is
With
kinda
all
funny.
the crap that we've talked about
Yeah,
and brought
yeah.
up, it's just
Yeah. No, I think she's approving of the podcast.
good.
I think she just
good.
likes listening to my thoughts on things, probably, because I express myself. I don't have lots of conversations with my parents, so that's probably part of it.
Yeah.
But anyways, during COVID, I signed for a bunch of dating apps for one, and let me tell you, there's a lot of times when I think if I had done it, I could have had sex with somebody, and I did not. I did not get pussy at all from it, but I talked to a lot of people, and I think I could have if I'd been leaving my house, but I couldn't.
What'd you start with? Hey, baby, I'm having a yard sale. Clothes are 100%
yeah,
off.
No, I whipped my tits out. I was like, what do you
Wait,
think?
for real? For real?
No. Well, I did have a picture of me without my shirt on. That got banned off of Tinder, though. They were like, we don't like that. So I talked to a bunch of people. I'm trying to think if there's like anything notable. I know one person said some things that were implying something, and I said, nice. Because I guess that was funny to me to say that. At that point,
Enjoy the sounds
recording
of
a
my dogs
podcast.
fighting.
Yeah, and you're not part of it.
yeah, you're not part of the damn podcast, you foolish dogs. Foolish dogs.
Foolish dogs.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess I thought that was funny, but it really wasn't. But at one point, there were some more sexually oriented ones that I signed up for, and I didn't have very
FetLife?
maybe I don't know any of the ones that were it was straight up sexual. Any of the ones where I could look at a profile and be like, damn, that's a person who wants to have sex with somebody. That's hot. You know, that was hot to me. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, basically, somebody has a picture of my full naked body. Somebody does. I sent it to somebody, and they have it. There was another time. So like, there's scammers that try and like they're like, pay me $200. It's like,
We can have sex. Where do you live? I
No,
live
no.
there
It
too.
was like, talking to somebody. It's the first time I've ever talking to a person who I know wants to have sex with me, or at least in theory does. They're lying
They're
to me.
insinuating.
They're lying to me. Well, no, they're not.
They're
even,
them
it's
vile
not, they're not
scammers.
insinuating or anything, but they're like they're saying. But they managed to get me to send a picture of my full naked body. But yeah, somebody has a full naked picture of my body that I sent them, and they're like, pay me $200. It's like, I'm going to block you. And I blocked them. But I gave them, they asked for my name, I lied. I gave them a fake name and a fake age. So that was pretty
Smart.
on top of it
Yeah.
there. Pretty on top of it. And then another person also tried to do the same thing, except it was like a video call thing. But that time I knew. And so like basically the idea here is to like get you to like show your dick on like camera or
So
something.
they can
Or, like,
blackmail you.
Yeah, to blackmail you
Yeah.
in another way. And then but like they use like a hot girl to like lure you into doing that. So like it'll be like a call, like a FaceTime call or something, and there'll be a hot girl like rubbing your pussy or something. And it's probably just like a screen or something that they have up. I don't know. I basically was just like, I'm gonna start jerking off. But I was like, I was looking through it because it's a little sex app thing, and it's like, damn, there are these horny chicks on here. There are horny babes on here. And so I'm like jacking off. And then I'm like, so I get into a situation where I'm FaceTiming the girl, and I'm like, this is pretty hot. This is pretty metal right now. This is pretty sick.
Oh yeah, rock solid.
So she's like sitting at the computer and like rubbing your pussy or whatever. She's like, it's weird too. She's like standing up, like squat, like it was a whole weird thing. And she was like texting me. She was like, show me your cock. Show me your cock. And I was like, I'm just jerking off. I'm not saying anything to you.
free content.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to show you my penis because I know you're just going to use it to blackmail me. And so I was just like, and then I just did it really fast and I came. And I was like, okay, goodbye. And she kept trying to like FaceTime me more.
That's funny.
And then I just blocked it. Well, it wasn't FaceTime, it was some other thing. But either way, like I blocked her. I think it was, I think it was Kick. That's what Kick is for nowadays. Kick is for like scammers to
I know.
be like, hey, do you want to?
Yeah, I had a Kick account.
You want to be my sugar baby? I was like, oh hell yeah. I was talking to so many of those scammer people.
It's funny
just
to
because
fuck
I was
with
like,
them.
I know, but I was just like, man, it would be hot if this was actually real. This would be awesome if it was actually happening. Of course, it wasn't ever happening.
Right. Is that how you met your current girlfriend? Through a dating app?
Yeah, I was through a dating app.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't had any luck, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, again, yeah, we've worked on your dating app a little bit. What apps are you on?
Hold on.
'Cause
Right now, I don't have any installed.
Oh, okay. I mean, you don't have to have any insult. You don't have to fucking.
Well,
do
no,
dating
I
apps.
wanted to put myself out there.
I
And
mean,
actually,
if you want ones for a relationship, which I think you do want
yeah,
that.
because
I think you prefer
care about sex that much. It's not really something.
I think it might make you feel a little bit, but I do think
it's not
part
a deal
of the,
breaker.
Yeah, but I do think part of the reason why you have whatever hangups you have about your ex is probably because of that.
I never fucked her.
Well, no, but that's the
Oh.
first person that you were intimate with at
Oh,
all.
yeah.
Like, and
I
that's
got
like,
really, really close and
and-
became so like bonded.
yeah,
It's
like,
the
that's like a very
oneness.
powerful like attachment thing.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense that, yeah. But, I mean, if you want to more relationship-y kind of app, you can get, like, Bumble or
I
Hinge.
have a Bumble account.
Hinge is good, too.
I also have a Hinge account.
There
and
are
I have an
probably-
OkCupid account.
Okay, you got all the things noted. Do you have any, like, group pictures of you, like, hanging out with people?
Just me and Chad, but I was a little bit chubbier and like a little less shaven and
Yeah,
cleaned
we
up.
should get a good picture at some point.
Hey,
That
I'll
would
take
probably
some
be
pictures
good.
with you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a damn Polaroid. We need a damn Polaroid. You can put that on there, and chicks will be like, damn, he's got Polaroid camera? That's...
Hell
I don't know,
yeah.
girls like Polaroid camera. One of the chicks I was talking to on that app, they were like an ex-Pentecostal. Do you know what Pentecostal is?
It's a type of religion.
Yeah, they're like pretty extreme.
Oof.
Like, so she was like coming out of that, and she was like studying like neuroscience or something.
Oh, okay.
And so we were talking for a while. And I just got depressed because I was like, well, whatever. I'm not even gonna be able to see this person for months.
So why the fuck should I
Yeah, it's like
chase a relationship or whatever?
yeah. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. And I just got sad about things, and then I just stopped talking to them.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't have worked. I am not. But yeah, I feel like I would be very extreme for somebody who just got out of like like she had like extreme parents and stuff too. Like it was
like right wing extreme.
yeah, just
or-
just very well, particularly very extremely like strict religious kind.
Oh, okay.
So like that genre of right wing like parenting, and she was like leaving the church and stuff. So it was like a whole thing like that.
See,
I'm not I'm not gonna pretend like I'm the most. Like, I couldn't have navigated that well.
yeah.
Like, I could not. That just wouldn't work. Like, even just, like, parents-wise. Like, that would be too much for me to do. I looked up the fake name and the age a bunch. Like, just to see if that picture got out. And it hasn't so far. Well, it didn't at all during that time.
I had
so.
someone do that to me too on Kick.
Oh, hell yeah.
To be
well,
honest, I literally sent like them a fucking picture of me in the shower with my cock out,
Yeah, I did basically
and
the
then they
same
took
shit.
they took all of the pictures I sent them and like put them into this like Microsoft Word document thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, I have all this evidence against
Yeah.
you now. Can you show me your face, please? And I was like, hell
See,
no.
my face is in the picture.
So was mine.
Oh, that's funny.
And they were like, give me $500 via Cash App right now, or else. And at the time, I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
I
go
tried
ahead.
negotiating for a second. I was like,
So-
I don't have a job. I can't do that.
I was
And
like,
then they were
maybe there's
yeah.
some pictures of my cock floating around the internet.
Yeah.
I don't care.
There's a lot of cocks
I
floating
mean,
around
I'm pretty
out there.
confident.
Yeah, I'm not that worried
To
about
be
it.
honest, I got 6.5 inches, so like,
Yeah,
I don't care.
I'm not concerned.
My cock's bigger than blanks. Ha ha ha.
Yeah,
You know how I know that?
because you compared. You both got hard as
No.
fuck, and then you stood at whoever's touched the other person's
No.
stomach.
No. His genetics,
This
ancestry, and what he told me.
Oh, okay. His genetics. He's one of the small penis races, is what Michael's
It might
saying.
sound fucked, but I actually did some research, like scientific
Okay,
research. And
there are average penis sizes for different places. A lot of it.
yeah, there are like race actually affects your dick size.
Well, it's
genetics and race. It really does, based off of where you were, like where your origins are and the way you evolved, like your ancestors. It actually affects your penis size.
They somewhat there is some correlation between race and penis size. That's true. There's
And-
also a correlation between dick size and height. Also, it's also the case that like a fucking 5 foot tall Asian person's a lot smaller than we are. So,
But it's hilarious because all the research indicates that the Dominican Republic, like the people there,
yeah.
have the biggest dicks in the world. Speaking to the mic so they can hear. This is my mom.
Okay, so there's a couple, and they're having sex and everything, and then they get done, and the woman, she starts playing with his balls. Okay. And she does this every single time after they have sex, and he doesn't think anything of it. Okay. So they get home, they do their regular thing, and then she starts playing with his balls again, and then he stops and he thinks, I wonder why she does that. And he asks her, why do you play with my balls? And she says, 'cause I miss mine.
Oh. Oof. Oof.
Best thing about balls is playing when you play around with them.
I know.
Best thing about them is whenever you go
They're like-
fushigi mode.
Well, no.
Put them between your
Okay. Close your ears, Mom, because you probably don't want to hear this.
Is it about you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Are your balls elastic like rubber bands?
What? Elastic like rope?
Like I can literally.
You mean the skin? Is the skin? Does the skin stretch?
Is it like really
I
elastic?
mean, like, I don't know if I'd call it elastic. It's more just like I guess like a hairless cat. I
already
don't feel
heard.
like it's stretchy. I feel like it's.
Yeah, my balls.
It's
are like
just
so
condensed.
elastic. I can stretch them out like that.
That's
balls
quite
or your
fall.
ball sack?
Yeah,
balls,
that's
my
what
ball
confused
sack.
me. He's like,
Okay, the sack, that's, okay, yeah. That's
he was like,
It's super
"Are your
fucking
balls like a
elastic.
rubber band, elastic like a rubber band?" I was like, "No, Michael, they're
Like,
not."
I can take them, stretch
Not the
them out,
balls,
cover
the
my dick.
sack.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
everybody
that's-
does that.
yeah.
Everybody stretches it.
Did you know that
That's
there's a seam down the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you start out as two people and then you're sewn
Yeah.
together.
But sometimes I like to before I go in the shower, I'll just do this and watch them, or I'll feel them hit the back of my
I like
ass
just
with it.
examine them with
No,
my
they
little.
it's just swinging. Cause
Yeah.
Like,
Do the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
no, they're
wiggle.
dropped
Yeah.
low enough to where they can hit the back of my ass cheeks, or
You don't
fly.
try to make them slap the inside of your thighs?
That would
do the
be-
whole
I've never thought about that.
What?
I think
would
it's
hurt.
easier to do it the other way.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, that's.
Well, yeah,
It's
that's what
easier.
I said. So many guys are doing that now. You haven't seen those videos?
Yeah, well, that's. I think that the implication's supposed to be that they have a large penis. I think that's what the implication of the going from making
slapping the
sound.
dick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do that? Like the whole slappy slap 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 slap.
I haven't done that.
It's too small to do that. I can't.
Well, no, I can. I just haven't thought about it.
Really? I thought guys did
I'm gonna
that
try
kind of
that now.
shit. Slap,
Well-
slap, 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 slap,
It
slap.
just never
To a
crossed
song.
my mind. Well, I'm gonna try it now.
Well, okay.
Yeah, there you
this
go.
little notes app.
You gotta have the right songs on though. Apparently,
Yeah,
there's some.
Song.
Yeah, if it's too slow,
Can't
you're
just
not gonna be able to build up the.
ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah, but
It
it's
has to be
almost
the
like.
right. It has to be the right beats per.
Yeah,
minute.
it's like drumming, but with your dick.
Yeah, breakcore.
But I've heard people doing it with their balls too.
Yeah, I'm sure that seems like
I feel
it'd
like they
probably
would
be easier.
hurt. Like,
I don't know.
Maybe.
If you
Maybe if
did
they
it hard-
clapped together like those little.
the clicker balls.
Yeah, the
whatever they're
little
called.
clicker physics balls.
right? My balls defined.
Yeah.
You will never understand the pain of having testicles, and you are lucky.
That's not really that painful, honestly. I feel like if you took the totality of it all,
It's like a
I feel like-
million volts of electricity coursing
See,
through
I
your
feel like-
body in an instant.
personally, I
sending
would
you to the
rather
ground.
not have the million volts of it. I'd take the balls instead of the
Right.
million
That's what
volts.
it feels like. Every
You're
time,
assuming you've never
well,
had a million volts. You'd be
well, no,
dead,
based
dude.
off of my experience.
What is that, 10
because the
joules?
the largest gathering of nerves in the male body is in the testicles, which is where you will hurt the most if you get hurt.
Yes, I know. I've heard. They compare it to a woman giving childbirth,
Yeah,
and they
which
say
is
that
not-
it's more painful.
It takes one kick to send a guy to his fucking knees or to the
To
fucking
be fair,
ground.
you could take. There's a lot of places one kick could do that.
True, but I'm
But,
just saying
yeah,
you
it
don't even
doesn't-
have to
it
kick
hurts
hard.
quite
It
bad.
could just
It'd
be a
like-
little
it
hard
might make
tap,
you-
and it would be
yeah.
enough. Just
To be fair,
that
that
is
doesn't
enough to
happen
send
that
someone to the
often.
ground.
I've
I
only
hon-
had somebody really kick me in the balls one time.
Like it could
But
literally
even that
just be
wasn't
a-
that hard. But like, it just doesn't have. It's not.
I still don't understand how people can compare it though to childbirth because that's fucking hours.
Yeah, it's
That
just
is
like
hours
Yeah.
of fucking pain.
It's also like that it's the
Not to
physical
mention your body
you know a
is
physical
like-
thing is happening to you in a way that it's not when you get kicked in the
But-
balls.
Right.
mentally though.
Like something is like a big thing's
Trying to-
pushing at. Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
I heard sometimes they have to break the female's like pelvis.
Well,
and, like,
usually in
widen
that
it.
instance, that's when they do a C-section, so they
Oh.
don't have to do that.
Like
Yeah,
I heard
then they
people-
just cut them open.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Did I have to have a C-section with you? Because I heard that I wasn't easy.
My mom had a C-section with my sister.
No, but you did rip me, and I had to have a ton of stitches. Like you fucked my shit up.
And apparently Eric exploded out.
Well, I pushed as hard as I could because it's hard to explain, but the one thing that makes childbirth freaking probably, I don't know how guys feel when they get kicked in the balls. Like as soon as it hits,
It's instant.
no, I get that. Oh, so is childbirth. It's pretty like
Well, yeah.
The
it's going
delayed
on.
Yeah.
feeling. of
Yeah,
time.
you can't just be like, okay, hold on,
No.
hold on.
I know. I get it.
But no, like something happens and it's hard to describe, but it like your brain starts to tell your entire body like signals, all your everything. It sends signals to every part of your body like warning, 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 and it puts you kind of in a shock, and then your heart does weird things and your blood pressure goes up, down, up, down, up, down. Like
It's not
everything
like that
is
for
going
guys.
ape shit. And it
No.
oh sorry.
No. I was
Oh.
just doing that because it was the wind was
wind, oh, yeah.
particularly howling.
But it messes with you because you can't think. You don't know how to feel. Everything is like going crazy and you have absolutely no
Chaos.
control. It is chaos. And it's so stressful and scary because it makes you feel like you're dying.
Yeah.
It actually makes you feel like you're fucking
Yeah,
dying.
it's not like that. When you get kicked in the balls, you feel this like intense pain, and it just travels up
Yeah,
like really
it travels
fast,
up and that's
and then it just sends
and
you
it
to the
makes you
fucking ground.
nauseous.
And you
People.
just sit there like, oh, for like 5 minutes.
Well, at
to, like,
least
10
it's
minutes.
just, one centralized
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
With a woman, it's like through and through here,
depending-
all the fucking
Yeah.
And depending on how hard you get hit there will also depend on how long you stay on the ground.
Or if
Because
you gotta go to the
sometimes-
hospital, I guess.
Sometimes, like, you will sit there and it will still just keep aching and hurting, and you feel like you want to get up, but then, and it's just like, oh, like the one time Eric actually took his fists
And punched
and
you.
punched me, like, straight in the balls. I was on the ground, and my voice, like, went from, to, like, ah!
Yeah.
Like, and I was on the ground, like, rolling around, like, Eric, as soon as I get up, I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
And he
it's not-
ran and locked himself in your car.
I remember that.
And he was being all goofy, and he's like opening the door slightly,
remember
and then closing it.
Hearing about that.
And then he's like, "All right, go to that
Say
tree."
hi. Say hi.
That was funny.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Say hi. You say hi.
Yeah, you've been hitting the balls a lot more than most people.
Hey, at least I'm
Than
not
I
like
have.
Aiden. Aiden had a chick at high school, just a chick he didn't know, just run up to him, hit him in the balls with a sandal, and then grab his ass and then run away.
That sounds like a dare.
Yeah.
That totally sounds like a dare.
Also, I'd rather.
What you
a girl
doing,
do
Bex?
that than some
What
guy.
you doing?
Right.
I'd rather. If I had to choose, personally, if I had to choose. A lot of culture war shit ends up being kind of boring to talk about. I think a lot of the time, whenever it does come up. So I like, okay, let's steer, because Michael's into that. And Michael learns it from TikTok.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then he's like,
yeah.
Well, I've got some talking points that you've heard before already.
A million
It's
times.
like, okay, Michael.
He does that every day. He repeats
Yeah.
himself like a broken.
He really likes to, or are things he really likes to. He's very passionate about.
Desirable.
When I wash those apples, and I actually wash and wipe the wax off, it's actually brighter and shinier and
Well,
prettier.
No, you gotta.
So explain this.
You gotta scrape the wax off with like a
No,
knife
you
or
don't.
something.
Yeah, you need like a little
Really?
paint scraper or something.
No, you don't
I
have
think
to.
it
You
could
need
just
an
be
apple
washed off.
tumbler to get the top layer off.
Well, no.
Comes out almost like a prune.
But they use a wax that has
I
a
know.
dye in it.
What?
They
The
use
wax
colored.
does not have a dye.
They use colored wax.
Use a special kind of paint.
Right? It's a special.
They have
kind of
actually,
paint.
they actually
Like,
have tiny people.
The wax,
too.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
put red 40 in the wax
Yep.
that they use.
They got little communities on them.
They
Yeah.
put red 40 in the wax that they use.
How else do you think a damn apple's gonna learn math and numbers? 'Cause
Yes.
coming out of that, how's a worm gonna learn all that stuff and come out of the apple with a little graduation cap on?
Yes.
That's not. It has to be taught that worms aren't naturally that way.
I don't know. That red 40 could be making them geniuses.
It's possible. They may be mutating.
In humans, red 40 actually does a lot of damage
Actu-
if you consume a lot of it. Let me clarify.
But if you consume enough, you become immune. 5 tips for hunting black bears in Canada.
In Canada.
Black bears are a menace in Canada.
Damn black
Arkansas
bears.
governor signed sweeping bill imposing a minimum age limit for social media usage.
There already
What?
is. There already
thought-
are
yeah, I was
those.
like, what the fuck?
It's, you gotta be 13. But I have a feeling that
Legendary.
people are not going to do that.
No.
I have a
I mean,
feeling
it's
those
easy
kids
to
aren't
just
gonna
fake
stop.
your age. Make an
Yeah,
account
it's
with like
super easy.
Right.
Like unless you are gonna make everybody use like an ID.
Some of
And that
them
would
are
be-
now. It was weird. Okay, so now I went to log into one of my accounts and then it transferred me to an ID me. They made me take a picture of my front and back of my ID and take a picture of my face. Then I had to do a Skype, or it was Skype or the other one. It made me do a Skype call with one of the people on the ID me website to prove I was me and show her a picture of my ID, the front and back,
That's
to verify I was myself. And I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
When did they start doing this
I mean,
bullshit?
Google makes you take a picture or whatever. Well, it's before you do something. I don't know if you have to do that to make an account. But
Oh, no,
you do
it
have
was
to
a
do it at
Zoom
some
thing.
point. But yeah.
But it was weird. I've never had to prove, like, okay, I took pictures of my shit. I sent you a picture of my face, but that wasn't good enough. Now I have to do a Zoom call with some
Yeah.
rando person and hold up my ID and, like, talk to her. That was
I mean,
one of the websites that I have an account on, and it was some new like way to identify myself, which was
Right.
weird. They implement it's called ID Me.
they're creating jobs at ID me.
Yeah.
the person is like, show me the ID. Looking at the camera.
so.
This was like 10:30 at night too.
Top story of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
OSU expert explains that the flying insects that have been bugging Oklahomans this spring. If you
There's-
spend a few minutes
Mayflies.
outside
there's a bunch
in
of fucking
Oklahoma right
mayflies.
now, you'll likely see a swarm of flying insects covering yards, fields, walls, and doors.
I hate damn swarms.
What Oklahomans are seeing
Swarms.
around are not mega mosquitoes, but rather crane flies.
Crane
Says
flies.
Oklahoma
Shut
State
up.
University
Damn nerd ass
entomologist.
scientist saying
Dr.
it's
Melissa
not a
Reed.
big mosquito.
That's the whole article.
Then what does it do? So why
They're
is
just
it?
stupid. They're just
They're just
shitty little.
annoying.
They're
They're
just
just annoying.
They're just shitty bugs that
They're just
can't
So
even
they don't
fly.
carry diseases, no risk.
As far as I know.
Nothing.
No. If they carry diseases, it's probably only to each other. But yeah, my tree in the
fuck?
front yard is like, I don't know, going through whatever process it's going through, and it's like leaking stuff all over my car.
Oh, lovely.
And there's just like about 1 billion mayflies, or I guess crane flies, flying about.
So is it the tree leaking or the crane flies
No,
shitting?
no, it's
Speaking
the
of
tree. There's bird shit all over all over my car too.
A leak in the bottom of the ocean. The fuck? Which ocean? Where's it going?
SpongeBob Patrick Dam pulled up the plug.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Damn
Bikini
it.
Bottom's going down the damn drain.